Welcome everybody. This is the gas station we're doing today, located in Des Moines. If you are not familiar with this brand, this is Iowa-based Get and Go. Listen, search my name is Grit and Go. Why did I choose Grit and Go? I don't know. Is it because I put an R in front of the I here? Anyways, let's get started. So, we're gonna make the price board. Guess I should just ignore that. And we need to make a ratio here. Why did I choose Grit and Go? I don't know. 1000 by 750. We can make our price board. So you profit selection. This is whole thing black. And then of course we put what we need. Here, let this didn't go. There's super unleaded, regular unleaded, and premium unleaded. Looks like it's kind of cool. So I'll do that. So I can press super. I don't think that be correct here. Super 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 unleaded super unleaded here. I'll put a bar here where it's almost invisible. Just a lighter gray there, that way. Then there's regular unleaded. Regular regular unleaded regular unleaded. And take that little bar. At the other bar. Oh, that's too thick. We do not need that thick. And then finally, our glass here, premium unleaded. Premium unleaded. And then now we can crop the price for it because we don't really need all that space. So this is what our price sign looks like so far. Now we'll put the 9/10, but we have a choice here. We can go with the 9 on premium unleaded or the very small 9/10 on the 275 and 309. We're gonna go with the 9/10. So 9 put a fraction bar here. 9 over 10. 10 we will need to narrow. So it will work in our favor. We'll have to narrow. Now all we have to do is go right in black. Take this and we thin it. So we're gonna thin this thing out. If it's super thin, and then copy, paste it here, and then copy. Oh no, I don't want to do that. And then once again, add here. I'm gonna probably do what I did to one of my fasten stock sites and add the point and add the thing that one. Add the dot. We can simply do like the point with a white dot. And then we're gonna take this, copy that, paste, or anything like that, one of mine. Paste. That way people go to, like, this is $900? What? When it's really, like, $20.03. So, there's our, we're gonna name this price board. Same, okay, and close that. Well, we will need this as a reference later on. Now we are in studio. But we're gonna make our site first. Imagine going to a gas station. So what you're building a sign. Well, let's get started. One, we're gonna need with a long base, depending. Yep, we will need a long base. We will actually have got attachment on there. That sign looks a little bit more cool. But I don't want to go into the station as you can see why. You have crappy 2009 Street View imagery. Trying to stay off that. But I'll just not have it. Hi, Lumni. Going a gas station. You're starting out with a sign. If you don't know what Get and Go is, it's an Iowa-based company. Go God the what? The Get and Go? We need to get all this. Like the pulp. Like the pulp. So we know the poles here are long and metallic. So metal. Of course I make a sign that's not there plastic. I still can't find out how to take the size and in-state. I think you export it using a BMP, I think. Please look that up. Or we can try to look someone up if I'm not in that department. So, anyways, we're just going to the gas station here. This green is sponsored by Come and Go. No, it's not. And please do not say that. I'm setting a bar here. That way, let me add my logo here. But we need to upload our images. This is why we're going here. Here's some go for panel things. Close that window up. There's a reason why I go here. Brian Ford. Successful upload. The welcome thing. And grit and go. Now we'll turn inside. Only one VP. And no, it's not British Petroleum. I'm currently trying to make the sign here. This is just a little test thing. Grit and go. This is get and go. And now we'll go into the here, make this thing plastic and white. That way, run through. And now we will slide onto the opposite side. Okay. and have grit and go. Totally not stolen from Get and Go. Price board. That actually works perfectly. It's actually perfect. Perfect price board. Again, we do the same on the bottom. And their price board. Basically, yeah, Bob, that's what you do. We need to actually get the price board set up. So of course we're going to go to make a insertion UI and text label. We're going to put it on the wrong side. We really don't want it on the wrong side. We want it on the back. You see it may look corrupted. Since I have to move it first. So we're going to need to paint this white. Go once, and then we move. 50, 100, 150, 190. That's good. But we could go like 192. Then we're gonna expand this to 90. That's perfect. Then we want to change the font to like something that, but we're gonna go Arial here. Or gas prices 299, but that's not gonna line up right. Here we want it to line up. So 195, 200, and 5. That's good. 299. And then we know this is super unleaded. So super price. We're gonna just make up gas prices. 100. This one costs more because it's regular unleaded, but I'm gonna make it 310 for premium unleaded. Which would be on the bottom. Which would be here. Which would be more expensive. I'm gonna make it 399. Or maybe let me see, yes, the number's gonna screw up, but that's fine. So I got a good idea. Maybe 190? 190 and 205. Then 200. Okay, that looks better. Well, has L one of your accounts. That sucks. We need to make this 180 degrees. So, then you have a sign like this, and yes, I know. Well, it's not very centered. So, let's fill it in. That way. I'll fill it in that way. And now we grab our LED, but we aren't doing LED for this. We're doing fluorescent bulbs. If we need to put the neon in it, this is gonna hurt your eyes. And make the like okay. So this is where we want to change the light from sound map to future. These models work better in future lighting. So we will have to make the light go very thin. Now they spread it out a lot harder. Walls like this usually work better in molder like this. I can't make the light too big. This won't work right. So use like something like this. And we're gonna name this floor bulb. You can know it's a fluorescent bulb and the surface light. And that's perfect. But we need to make this a little more yellow. That way it's more fade. And we don't want it at we want it more at 0.5. Go back. If you see it might peak up. We don't want that. No, no. It's right. Lay up the whole sign with some gaps. Some gaps. Wasn't yay! Absolutely. There's a reason why I use dimmer golds in these. Here we're gonna cycle gold. That way it doesn't shine outside. And then there's the get grit and go sign. And we're just gonna name this sign. We can probably label what's the price board. Price board. And over here we'll give price board. If you want to see what it looks like at night, I'll give you a sneak peek here. Now we'll turn it back to day because we can't work in the dark. Now this is where this comes in handy. Because we know there's not concrete here. And we know there isn't concrete back here. So we'll have to put grass. So this is what we do. A gas station just starts out as a piece of concrete. It gradually gets bigger. We don't need the area that big. You're making a gas station called Undertale Gas? That's pretty cool. So we'll put the grass here, but we're gonna raise the grass a little bit, that way it looks like it's sticking out. Change it from Shamrock over to grass. It's gonna look big, but it's really not. Right here will be like a little path. In this case, there isn't yellow tape here on it, so sure it gets over to median, over to grass, and then we're going for the yellowed. Then we'll add the get and go little concrete base, like your foundation. Get and go foundation. It's about this wide, I think. Basically, we don't know what the foundation is, but we're making a wild guess. So you have something like this, but you know, we don't like to start out with. Thankfully for this is super easy because this is super easy because if we don't need the brand pumps. All we need to do is do red and white. So we move our clerical labels. That way it doesn't look like an ammo co. Second, we're going to widen this a little bit and paint it red. It's getting low. Tankard. It is all black here. And yes, I know they're using newer machinery here. So we're going to lay out kind of like this. So I'm going to move on the ends here. But how would we do that? We use milling tools. And we do tape. and we kill one of the ends off. We're gonna make this one into concrete. It's the concrete here. Now, this is where we paint this all white. White, then we have something like this. This gas station will not sell diesel, obviously. So we will have to paint those over. See, it's all black. So let's keep it. But we need to actually take out this one. If we do not need a pump on that side. This is one of the first times where a gas pump actually gets assembled. So we're just taking out this pump. I will eventually fill in. I know it kind of ruins the pump a little bit, but it has to be done. So, we're trying to get rid of this cable here because we don't need it. We do not need a cable, we only need one. Remove the diesel things here. Remove diesel. We can take this. Wait, looks like there's nothing. This is where we go into a keypad piece and move it to cover it up. Like an older machine. Then we do the same process. Remove the button, remove the pump, remove the pump. So here's view. Then this is where we disassemble the entire pump. And then we take this part and we cover it up. It's not noticeable. Something has to remove. On that side. Then we want to remove our diesel lettering. And that looks pretty good so far. We want it to almost match with the sign, but we're gonna put premium here is gonna be 91. 91. 91. This should be super unleaded. I'm just gonna make super on L. Yeah, I think I can screw it up. Six super unlead, super unul. Ultimate super on UNL for 36. Now regular unleaded. ERA 9. 36. Regular unleaded. 6. Regular unul. And then there's our Super Ulti. This is your Preem. Well, but we have to strike this to 30. No more like 33. We can have unleaded. Strike this to 33. And you. Oh, I like that. And as our gas pump customized, we had to use the get and go sign thing for a second. Now we know that the pumps are laid like this. Try and keep it away from the building. Our first pump here, now our second pump here, but we flip the second pump up around. What the heck are we building? You ever heard this Iowa brand? Delaware Man? So now we need a trash can. This might be good if we embark it. I'm not gonna say real names for got privacy, and we know it goes to Galactica Pump. We know it goes to Galactica Pump. We make it metal because it's a canopy. It's a canopy, not a teeny weeny gas station that can get away with using a pump. We know there's another one at the end. We put another one at the end. Now we want to surround the gas station. This way the gas canopy here is super easy. So it shouldn't be that hard. We aren't going to use real names because I'm stuck privacy. Rather not want to get a debate. This is actually, I'm making a realistic canopy. Or something kind of like this. We should probably put something here in milk, but in this case we don't have that. So this is where we can get our piece of canopy. And then bring in our circuit like this. Once again, I can scrap people's privacy, and I'm not going to tell you by your real name. Yeah, I overextended that one. So this one would be okay, but we should probably move it a couple feet. We want to look for anything that might disrupt the canopy. Connect those points. Now what's next? We get our canopy paint like this. Because I know the top canopies are not filled in, so this is where we use a board some type, like this, that wraps around the fuel canopy. Of course we'll paint it, we'll put our design on it, that way. I did that once with a very high quality Clerico. Then you have a canopy like this. Like, where's the brandy? Oh, worry, it's coming. And add in our. Then we want to wrap this around the canopy. But we roughly wrap it on the bottom. Like, it looks like it looks more professional. Add in more wrap around. We do not want to see a hole in this thing because that would not be good for us. If I do something too, like if I try something realistic, my computer will go, that sucks. Well, that's no fun. Then you have something like this with a wrap around. Are we really gonna leave it like this? No. So this is where the gas family turns kinda into a Latvian flag. Trust me, it's not. It's just the way the canopy is. These live streams are boring. Then get out, Delaware, man. That's right. You don't like these screens? Don't watch it. And they're trying. There's her gas canopy. Now we need to do the under canopy lights, which unfortunately we might guess we'll guess it's metal halide. So we'll just take a piece of her and turn it into a light bulb. A little light that we have here. That is way too big. We need to take a lot smaller. And if you don't know what metal halide is, it's a technology of light. It's a lighting technology. So we are currently building. I will put an ATM inside. I will. If I can try and do it at my latest stations. Here I go out. We're gonna turn this green. Of course I can't script it to turn off, so it's gonna be on all the time. Neon light. I think trying to do it is like more of a realistic approach. Like a kind of more real approach. Like the light's getting scattered. Light. You can't do that because that's metal. It goes out. And no, 30. 30 with an angle. With an angle 120. Flare on my screen? No. You have one of those diagnostic no halide lights? That's nice. Then we will make the light green, but we don't want it too green. Something kind of like this. Without hitting the canopy. We're just gonna name it Canopy Light. I'll actually publish this one for all of you live on screen. Submit. There's a surprise. I'll give you a Canopy Light, so that way you don't have to make it yourself. So we have got 6 Canopy Lights. This will work in our favor. 1, 2, 4, 6. Okay, there's our Canopy Lights. He ain't learned so much. Good. I'm not gonna listen to him. Before we even start the interior and building the building, this is what the interior I'm thinking is gonna look like. Of course, it won't be angled. It'll look more like this. Look, a welcome thing on the door. So now let's start on the building. On the building, we add our thick. Right here is a layer of drywall. We need that. And outside will be a layer of white brick. White brick. So, white brick. One thing is, well, that's cool. What we're gonna do is we're gonna goes on right there, but we need to make it that way it ends early, that way and in the drywall as we go. As we come and go. So we don't need that long. We need to get in here. Another thing here. And cover that up. That's just like a little cover up. Just curious, how many people are walking? There's about 3 people walking at the current moment. We're gonna stop early here because I need to get the doorway and add the parking strips. Then you have a building wrap around like this, and of course I'll cover that up with brick. Now this is where our most challenging part is, making the doors. Thankfully this time it's not as hard. And I actually have special doors now. That way I have a special pack of doors. That way we have a special pack. If we need these glass doors, we need these. Then we move the arrow. Paint it here. We need these doors if we're going to paint. We don't want it all painted. We want to just rotate them 90 degrees. Then merge the doors into them. Merge the doors. And then paint the whole thing. What I'm going to do here is probably move a section of the door frame. Just move a little section of the door frame. We don't need the door frame here in this case. It'll just get merged like this anyway, so now this is where we start painting. And then the black. Add the blacks. And add the black. And then we'll add the door handles. We're painting the doors that way. Make it look more realistic. Not you, I'm just trying to paint door frames that way they look similar. Almost similar like this. I know the doors are similar, but I'm loyal. I can fix that later on. Painting the doors that way. And then on the bottom, there's our doors. Well, I now go for silver, so we need to repaint them back. And paint the door handles that way. Then we'll smoke doors. Now we need to bring the walls closer. We're only gonna do the drywall at the moment. Because there's a window here, and we can't go without the window. So we'll wait for brick that way. There's brick outside, so and then right here we have our windows. Well, I'm gonna add like a little arch that way. A little archway that way. Isn't really this wide? Almost. But I think we can widen it more. Now it looks like it's incomplete. So now we'll add the brick. Yes, I'll add the red thing eventually. So don't worry, I'm not working it on purpose. But we want to stop early for the window frame. We want the frame to go there. And goes over here. Now we add the brick. We have our bricks. Yeah. And since it's a window, we have to stop it early. Then we'll add in our window frames. And we'll have to shrink and paint metal. There's a reason why it stops early. That way I can cover it up. We got like the windows can get covered. Light goes in like that. And then we don't have to go all the way. So frame, and then we're gonna do the test thing here. Make sure this will fit. So now we add our poles. Look outside. And we know the windows are exactly like that, so we'll continue. 2, 3. I know there are 4, but I'm gonna have to put a break here because of the window. Or making this wrong, like fix that. Not space so close. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We have our 4 windows. 4 windows on that side. 1, 2, great. It does look weird. Weird at first. And doors. So here we need to add like that window thing, and then we'll put in the glass. We'll add in some window glass that way. It looks like it's a get and go. But before we do that, we actually need to put something on the bottom. And this time it can just stick out. And we know it goes all the way on the bottom too. So, looks like that on the bottom. So, we can make it that. Make it like this. And then, repeat the same process on the other. And you have my gas station prices are $10. Yikes. I hope you're not in California and their gas prices are going up. I need this E-glass 0.5, 0.67. And use Storm Blue, medium blue, which makes the glass look more realistic. It doesn't bleed through, so that's good. Like vehicle being rocked out. You have your window glass. And now we need to add that red around it. We need to add that red brick around it. Around the thing, that one. No one, I think, wants to be blinded, so I'm going white. This only stands for as long as the black. As long as it doesn't touch the drywall. Of course, we don't want it to touch the drywall. We really have to. And then make it that way. There. You have something like this, and now we add the ceiling with what we know in this image is a fake ceiling. I'm gonna make it all. This is gonna get real dark fast. So I like to do like a low ceiling here, that way. Where you're not getting blinded. I want to do 2 layers. One, this is the ceiling that you'll see. And then the second one's a roof. A roof that is about this. So we're like this. Now we need to add our wraparound here. In this case, we can use like something like this, like a little frame. And that can go all the way over here on that side and all the way over here. Make it metal. So on there, we're gonna add like a little extension. Little frame thing. But we need to peek it in the area here where the doors are. Which says get and go on them. Where there's a bump. Where it kind of rises up. Here and adding like some kind of thing here. That's like a sectional. sectional. That way, that way we can have like sections of the canopy. Yes, I'll put fluorescent bulbs in it too. Once it's complete. Some grapes. Part cream, so that's break located in this area. Then there's one right before it rises. Right before it rises up. Comes up like that. One it over here. Where they break off. Now we'll add like some kind of thing here. That's just like a red metal. That way, because it's not really important, but we can make it plastic. Because it's not an important structural part. And you have something like this. Like a huge stack. Now this is where we can give our thing here a extension. Open the bar. And we stop because we have to we'll add the grit and go logo on there. And fill it in all the way over here. So now this is what it looks like. That's a little empty shell. Now we can add our branding. And we're going to add our plastic on both ends. That way, both ends. That way. Both ends. Then we're going to add it onto this side. So we're going to do next is like add our can empty piece. That's piece number 1. Piece number 2, but that needs to be like a longer one, like a square one. Piece number 3. And piece number 4. And they look like, that looks like a come and go. No, it doesn't. And then we'll add in the, and they look like it's weird. Now we have our grit and go. And now we add our stripe. And our Latvian flag looking thing. I'm going to add it onto our other side here. Now next we add it onto our next side. We will just have to measure it so we can get it to stop at the right place. Okay, that's good. No, this leads into the logo. This is why it stops there. Why it's stopping it there. Then it goes into here. To buy in the store, you first need to grit. Ha 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 ha. Grit and go. Although I wish that was the store's tagline, it's not. Then you have a light like this. This looks pretty cool right now. We will add in the fluorescent bulbs, which I'm just going to scale it from my own side. Copying it from my grit and go side. These will work. Although I wish that was the store's tagline, we have a light like this. Can you see the lights aren't right? So you want one on the one on the bottom where you'll want it to slide through. So put the cap ends. But we don't need it too big. Like, all we need is like two big fluorescent bulbs. It's a boring night. Well, it might be boring, but it's fun. Fun going it. Because you never know what comes your way. I don't want to know where it's going to go. I'm trying to do like an M cap here, that way. And then like an M cap area. Fading gray, that way. Light break. These are like the end sockets. Same stuff until you get all the way to an end of the light bulb. Cap off the ends. In here we do need a second light bulb before we add our second socket. Our second socket. Oh yeah, it's bleeding through. Oh no. Oh no, that leaks after. We don't want it to bleed through. I didn't bleed in. We can paint, so we don't want it to bleed. We want it to just stay where it is. Then you see it sneaking out. So what goes in the thing. Again, like getting the light bulbs to perfectly work. I think here it's kind of invisible, so what? The first thing you do in this store is grit. Yeah, I have to take one of my good gold. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. So what? We're gonna have to even try and modify gold if we want it to work right. Yeah, that's weird. Why isn't it not working? Okay, that's weird. Looks like you're gonna have to sign not let I'm kidding. I wouldn't let that happen. Well, what I'm gonna probably do is put like an LED, just like some kind of LED in. More thing. Plastic. No, not plastic, it's neon. Things acting up, so from the bottom, we don't want to. That's better. That's better looking. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Like, it kind of almost reminds you of a Get and Go. We'll get now we add our parking lines here before we do before we do go inside. We need to see how big the parking lines are and this with like stripes against. Yes, I'll put trash cans outside and an ATM sign, which I'll have to make myself. Although it doesn't feature one. So I like to make the parking lines pretty wide. One, two, start here. Spot one, two, three. Add a gap here for anyone that has to walk in. One, two, three, four, five, six. We need to add those stripes. That one. Two for a reason. Control L. That way. Alright, you get the road lines to work. Balcony. They're weird. So we're gonna fix that. And that. Grit and go. Now we'll go inside and go to the store. So let's go in those doors. But we need to actually put that welcome sign up. Which we'll put on the window. Which we'll put on the window. Welcome. Grit. Well, uncover that. Grit and go. Welcome. And here I will put an exit sign, although there isn't one here. Yes, like slightly fluorescent again. So this is, I'm planning on playing like a cash register, like on the science store where you walk in, like on maybe this side, either this side or the other side. But we need to add our wallpaper wrapping with what we simply make in paint.net. Because I don't want to waste my time. I don't really want to waste time, so I'll just make these wrap here. And the gray in the middle. Yeah, that looks weird. Want to be kind of consistent. Wallpaper wrap. So we want to paint this red. Red on the sleeve. And then upload. Oh yeah, we need to use the Roblox website again. Wallpaper wrap. Upload. No, we don't want to use the Grit and Go logo. We want a wallpaper wrap. Oh yeah, and Roblox likes it. So finding I like it's like, well, instantly improve it. So this one you can press as long as you want. So starting to come together. So in here I'm probably gonna add like a freezer room, like a room where you can walk in, or staff can walk in. Or like and once again, I like to steal from my models, my own ones. So I'm gonna take the drink cooler from the Falls Fashion Shop. We're gonna copy that one, and then we'll get rid of the Fashion Shop. We needed that to get something for Grit to go, and we'll take this little cooler thing, because I have the back thing open. Usually I leave it closed, but I decided not to, because we wanted to be realistic. So, and we know from, oh wait, that's not right. You know, some fingers like this. I actually have a shortcut here. If we have to put this many art meetings. This really gives us a favor here. Put a stop here, that way I can put a door. And I'm not going to put anything there. Here's our wallpaper. Once again, something here. Why is that? It is. You also put in the lighting next. You need to find a door, metal doors in specific. I these kinds of reverse doors might work for like a store like this. Reverse metal door probably work in our favor here. I'm putting in the to cover up the other side. Got really small. Now, oh wait, we need the floor. If we want to plug the floor, or not metal, marble. I'm gonna paint it. Most likely, I'll probably put the castles and skirt over here. Usually, I like to make a custom counter because we don't need it that big. Wait, let's make it about shrink it. You don't really need it that big. Probably not that big. So here's our wallpaper wrap. We're going to connect this over here. I'm not going to add the wallpaper in the back. In the very back, like in the stock rooms here. What I like to use also add like a countertop. So metal. I might do red here. Red plastic. I can go with the old look. Old look. Welcome. Now we need the lights, but we need to put in our fake ceiling. So we put in ceiling tile. We'll just put the thing on the brick. So we put in their texture. Then we have our texture here. We can go right on top. We might be looking at maybe like 24 to 24 maybe. They're too big, but we only need like 16. It makes it look like a real 16 by 16 be good. It does go in the back. And we know but it knocked all the ceiling too good. But listen uses two fluorescent lights. Fluorescent light in the inside. No outdoor ones, the ones that go inside. And we know they go vertically. And we need to actually yellow the bulb. I like to use the old lights. Remove the old lights. Then give it surface light. We're gonna go to the. So we're trying to do some mastery here. 3, maybe 5. Let's go for wider. Let me see what the lighting thing. Again, wait. We're on the bottom. We're spread. Like dimmer light bulbs. Front. Now we add in our light bulb. So adding in light bulb. Don't forget the yes inside. I know that. Yep, we can fit a light back there. There's our store lights. We'll split it up. So now we do the same thing to the back. So these are the stock lights. Whoa. We need life safety. So now we're going to work on the wallpaper again. Now add in the other wallpaper part. Wallpaper wrap here. That way we have it. That's all the way around. Only in the store front. And then you can make it 90. If I'm in the system. I am breeding a cat. It's just that no one's really talking. I'm not really reading the cat too much. Because when you're focusing on the interior, you're going to connect those two ends. Two ends to each other. And we are done with the wallpaper. wallpaper wrapping. Where am I gonna put the fountain? Maybe like over towards the cashier area. So maybe take this jacket. Jacket not gonna make it stretch all the way. Jacket countertop too. Now we need our fountain machine, but we're gonna put soda. Let's see, we're gonna say no. Need like Spencer, like something kind of similar to this. No, but can we make like the logo gold? Oh, I don't know what that one is. Oh, that you really don't need that branding on there. I'm gonna have to shrink it pretty darn small. Or to actually fit more properly. Of course, it'll be like the same color as the wallpaper. That is peaceful for now. There has been one time where I had to step in. There has been one time where I stepped in the cat. Yes, I need to change the logo. Diet Pepsi. And of course we're only looking for the old one. Constantly Mountain Dew alone. Coke. Or we know it as Coca-Cola. We have to clarify that logo. So, something like that. That's good. So this is what it looks like. So I'm more likely to put the fire alarm panel in here. Both faces outside and in here. But this is one of the times where I'm more likely to put a fire alarm on the ceiling. And then we add our cash registers. Cash register. I hate this insert moral thing. Puts it away from the store. We need whole third from the store. What I'm gonna do is probably do like maybe 2 cashier slots, not like 2 cashiers. Definitely need to put a Nessus sign right there. Nessus sign. Nope, it's gonna be very old. Probably like something like this might work. You can't use green. I will recommend red. So making something like this. Can't have a no clipping into a wall. And that's not centered. Centered towards the doorway. Exit in red. Isn't it pretty cool looking? Now we need ourselves, which once again will hack a skill from Passing Soft. It's my model, by the way. And we will hack a skill. We will hack the skill from Fast and Soft. We want ourselves to do more for this. This is kind of really define this. It kind of does because it's a bug doorway. Because I don't want to get hit the wallpaper. I hope you don't have OCD by this. Well, I'm probably gonna put a shelf over here. Arrange the rows here. That's an old look. I know it's gonna hit the door. I know it's kinda gonna hit the door, so be careful when walking in. Can you have yourselves 86 minutes of streaming? I'm pretty sure. Can you have like something like this that has like products you can decide what to put into them? I was gonna put like some kind of roller grill. They don't have hot dog. Let's see if we can try to find something. Something kind of similar. No. So let me look up something. Grill. Roller grill. This is what I mean by a roller grill. So like kind of something similar to this or this. But I think we can just use like a food warmer from Yesway also. We can use like a food warmer from Yesway. I hate it when it does that. We can just use something like this. Or if we can shrink it, yep. I think it could come in handy. We're gonna look around 180 degrees. That way. You will probably have hot food options here. That way. I'm not gonna add a sesame seed though. That would not be convenient. So if you have something there. So let's put like a pizza. So now we'll add some food in here. Maybe a couple slices of pizza. Maybe like a couple slices of pizza in here. Going to put in for now. And this is what it looks like. Now we need our fire alarm, which is very important for a reason. Number one, if the store catches fire, you wouldn't know where to get the fire department. Unless you were able to somehow call 911. Notify 360. I'm probably gonna put like a remote panel because it's gotta be hidden. Group. This is a remote panel that goes behind the register. You really want a panel in this case. You're getting a real control panel. At least you're covered. But in this case, since we know the door won't open, so we'll just move both doors. And we need to grit and go system, but we'll test it, see if that kind of spreads. Okay, it doesn't, so that's good. Grit and go. 90 minutes. So we can make this gas station for like an hour and a half. So I could probably put an ATM in this thing. We can probably put it over here. All I need is like something high detail. Grit and go thing. There's at least an ATM. Now you at least have a food holder in there where you can get hot food. Now we need to look for our fire alarms. My plan is to put bells outside. These bells are loud, really loud. So we can put some fire extinguishers on the pumps. Probably should, in case a fire breaks out. In case a fire breaks out. Probably should put some fire extinguishers. We really should. You know. After all, you don't want your gas station to burn down. So that's the ABC. Life safety is one. And have the ABC rating. That way we can have what the grit alarm. Okay, and then we have some fire extinguishers outside. That way, if there's a fire or pump, you can grab one of them. But we do recommend you pull the fire alarm first hand. Now, we'll call it fire safety. We'll walk bells outside. Hope you didn't go in an aisle. What we want it to use like these spotable. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that's a good idea. Cause no gas station really does that. Fire bell 1. course, we're going to put one on the opposite side of the store. We need fire alarms. Like, what if the pump catches fire and it explodes all over you? You won't want that. Now, step in. The inside fire alarms are fun. What should we go with? Like an older simplex system or keep it wheel lock? Like old wheel lock. I think I can go wheel lock. Or I'm trying to find it. Or wheel lock. So like simplex. Okay. Okay, I'll do simplex. I'll do bells outside because they're loud. We need it loud outside, but inside maybe not as much. We could go with a light plate. I don't know fire alarms. Good luck. That's right you. Or wait, I think I have light plates. Simplex 2903. I collect fire alarms. Nice. So what we're gonna do is put one right above the panel. Got one right above the panel here. 360 system. I'll also put it on the mark time. How thin are these walls? Okay, they're not too thin. They are not visible on the other side, so that's probably good. So we'll probably put one over here, put one there, put one over here. Have two on that side. On the other side, we only need one because those are fire bells, and we can't put it too close. As you may see, we cannot put it on a structural support on like a window, but we could. Fire bells on that side, so put one mill here. Warning, this might get loud. This might get loud. Yes, it'll just. But we need to adjust. Go get your Bob, do not post that. Give me 1 second, guys. I don't want to step in, but I will have to this time. Remove. Sorry that kind of scared you. I had to delete that because that is bad. Please do not make suggestions like that, because we are very against that. So, what the heck was that sound? It's just a fire alarm. But we need to actually code them. So I'm probably gonna go with mark time. This is what these alarms are known for mark time. Just making sure the fire alarms are working normally. Now we have options. Now we're gonna add our pole stations. So the simplex for Firelight BZ6. So the BZ6 or it's gonna be a Keylar. Definitely BZ6 should be cooler. I hate these temporary insert models. I'm gonna go with BZ6. Note the pump saw actually triggered the fire alarm. For a reason. Grit alert. Oh, grit alert. That's right. You've got to grit if you want to go to grit and go. Into our original location. That's our fire alarm 1. Oh no, we got a gap. Yeah, we don't want that. Basically, just sink it into the wall. I'm going with BZ6 because it makes the fire alarms look. I go grit when I go grit and go. You don't have to grit, but you can come to grit and go. Based off Iowa's notorious grit, get and go. Add a fire alarm there. There's a reason we have these at gas stations. If that way, if something catches fire, for instance, we can get people out of the building. Now, that is our gas station completed. So it doesn't really take too long, like maybe like an hour or 2 hours on average for most of them. We do not need to put products on the shelves. We'll worry about that later. Because the model. Well, usually after gas station on fire, it go boom. You need the gas pumps to explode. Sure, nothing's like gonna fall apart before. Oh yeah, it's those pizza things. God darn it, let me just go in and fix that. Oh, for pizza. Darn it. Damn it. We don't need you for that. Anchor. Anchor. Nothing the anchor? Nope. But it'll be fine. Hope the lights don't fall. Okay, here. checking over the gas station to make sure everything's fine before. Yeah, everything looks good, so we'll publish it. Grab and go, come and go, Casey's Wawa Royal Farms. Nothing ever catches fire at a gas station. It could. You don't want the get and go finding you. Now we're gonna publish Sega Roblox. Grit and go. Grit and go. Now we are finished with this gas station. And we'll just publish another Grit Place. There we go, Grit and goes. And I'll give you the definition of grit before we leave. Grit means like courage and resolve, strength, and character, or loose particles of scum or sand. We're anyone interested? Anyways, that concludes it for the stream. But I'll walk you inside. But before we end it, we're actually going to give you a walking tour. 105 minutes. Whopper, 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 double, triple, Whopper. We're walking up to the building here. Yes, it'll just. The full fire alarm at the end. For your cash registers. Done. It's okay if I don't want an Impossible Whopper. Here's your ATM. During store work. Now we will activate the fire alarm. So we're going to do it from the panel. Oh, the lag? That's not good. Anyways, that concludes it. I'm sorry about the lag. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this stream, and I'll see you in the next stream. Maybe